What is the one time of year when normally docile people turn into maniacs on a mission? It's Black Friday. However, Black Friday is turning into Black Thursday. Over the years, retailers have progressively moved shopping times up an hour here, an hour there, until Black Friday sales no longer start on Friday, but some of them Thursday as early as 10 p.m. I believe that our nation has recessed from an attitude of gratitude and thanksgiving to one of selfishness and give me. I believe that this attitude is demonstrated in all that Black Friday has become. Today it seems as if many only recognize Thanksgiving simply because of the shopping day that follows. If you watch any sort of television, you probably recall seeing a number of Black Friday commercials. One such commercial was uploaded by C.B. Carlson, 92, to YouTube on November 24, 2011. This commercial was from Walmart, which enticed its customers to shop there because they said, "We're open all day and night, so you don't have to wait outside." Walmart has been a major promoter of Black Friday and sought to snare its customers into returning multiple times throughout the night and day. BFAdsNet.com has kept copies of Walmart's 2011 Black Friday ad, which said that customers could shop in 3 events. Some sales started Thursday at 10 p.m., some at midnight, others Friday at 8 a.m. Thanksgiving needs to be recognized for the holiday that it is, and employees need to be allowed to spend that time with their families. Today I hope to show you that the problem of a progressively shortened Thanksgiving holiday for these retail employees, which has been caused by a competition for money and sales, can be eased by restoring Black Friday shopping times to what they have been in previous years. Many of you may not be early morning Black Friday shoppers, but most of you probably have parents or family members who participate in trying to get these deals that are excessively promoted on that day. Whether or not you are a Black Friday shopper, would you consider with me the effect that this progressive hour time has had on families around the country? This trend of progressively moving times up could lead to the point where there is not much of a Thanksgiving left for people to enjoy. Would you take a stand with me by writing a letter to some big corporation? Let them know that we no longer want their faithful employees to be deprived of their quality family time and a much anticipated Thanksgiving holiday. The problem at hand is that Thanksgiving is no longer viewed in the same light in which it was established. According to dictionary.com, the definition of holiday is a day that is set aside by law or custom for the suspension of business, usually in the commemoration of some event. Unfortunately, the Thanksgiving holiday is no longer valued as such. Also, on the Encyclopedia Smithsonian website, there's a great deal of history about the Thanksgiving holiday. One such article, entitled "Thanksgiving in North America, From Local Harvest to National Holiday," records some of this history. The article says that George Washington recognized that everything that was good came from the Lord. He said in regards to Thanksgiving that we may then all unite in rendering unto him, the Lord, our sincere and humble thanks for his kind care and protection of the people of this country. Also recorded in this article is that Abraham Lincoln was the first to establish it as a national holiday. He did this by saying that Thanksgiving would be celebrated every year on the 4th Thursday of Thanksgiving. Unfortunately, it wasn't made a holiday until 1941 by Congress, when it was made a government holiday. The third interesting fact about this in this article was that Franklin D. Roosevelt was the first person to promote commercializing Thanksgiving during the Great Depression. He did this when he advocated moving Thanksgiving up a week in order to kick off early holiday shopping sales. This altered view of Thanksgiving is only made worse by retailers who wish to draw people in and entice them to buy more from their stores. Some possible reasoning behind this time change of moving it up earlier could be corporate commercialization or even a desire to boost the economy. Major corporations often excuse their actions and promote Black Friday by saying that they're only trying to help the struggling economy and businesses. ShopperTrack.com is a website that is very useful for people who keep track of retail numbers. On this website, there was an article published that said, Black Friday retail sales increased 1.9%, but traffic down 1.8%. ShopperTrack recorded of 2011 Black Friday had incurred $11.4 billion in retail purchases, and it was the biggest dollar amount ever spent during the day. However, will the spending make any difference in the economy? An economist named Tim Dewey posted an article called "Don't Read Too Much into the Holiday Spending" on his blog on November 27, 2011. His blog is called FedWatch. In his article, he said, enjoy the holiday season. Don't read too much into the media frenzy of consumer spending. It makes little difference, and it just isn't that important, nor is it a key economic factor. Tim Dewey is a member of the governor of Oregon's economic,
Advisory board.
What?
Is that advisory board?
Economic, yes, board of advisors. Thank you. And has a long list of credentials listed on the University of Oregon website that make his opinion valuable. Though the economy may need a boost and retailers desire to have more profit, the mindset of an earlier and earlier shopping times needs to be nipped in the bud. The solution to the holiday shopping problem is to petition the return of sales back to the way they used to be. There are many benefits for the return of this time. One of the obvious benefits is in simply spending time with family and maintaining holiday traditions with one's family members. Another logical reason or benefit is in keeping of the peace, which is not always seen when you have late night life. In an informal interview with Captain Leon Chapman of the Norfolk Police Department, Captain Chapman informed me that there was little going on in the Norfolk area that night. There was one citation issued for parking in a handicap spot and one arrest for disturbing the peace. Other than that, all was quiet. However, Norfolk is just one city in a big country. One third reason is just in having more rest and sleep. Some people say that's just one night and it makes little difference. However, in an article called Science of Sleep, which was posted on the bbc.co.uk science homepage, there was a number of reasons listed why sleep is needed. One is that lack of sleep causes grogginess, irritability, and forgetfulness. Another is that 17 hours of sustained wakefulness leads to a decrease in performance to the point of a blood alcohol level of 0.05%, or 2 glasses of wine. And this is the legal drink driving limit in the UK. In conclusion, Thanksgiving needs to be recognized as the holiday which it was established to be, and employees need to be allowed to spend that time with their families. The desire for money is a monster that has been created over time and continues to eat up much of our Thanksgiving holiday. However, this monster can be tamed in a simple step of backwards to replacing holiday shopping times what they used to be. Again, I urge you to consider the many people who have to cut their holiday short. Make a phone call or write a letter to a big corporation and let them know that we don't want stores to be open on Thanksgiving or even at midnight on Friday. Stand up for those who want to enjoy the Thanksgiving holiday with their families. You can make a difference. Please let your voice be heard.